Alrighty, what's up, everybody? My peeps. What's going on, my peeps? It is I, Peter Joseph, here for a late Saturday night video. Right here on the Peter Joseph YouTube wrestling channel. YouTube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button down there in hell, otherwise known as the description marks below. On this channel, my other channels as well. Show your love and support. Leave a comment if you wish, but don't leave stupid comments, because you will pretty much get slapped in the face and get sent to the shadow realm, where you will never be heard from again. So please don't do it. But you know, you wanna act like assholes. You're gonna get treated like one, and you're gonna get sent pretty much in the toilet. You're gonna get flushed, basically, and that's pretty much it. So don't do it. But everybody else, you can. Just don't be stupid, like I said. Alright, share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to hit that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. Because you miss anything, you need to get sent to hell. Because you're SOL. Yeah, that rhymes. You miss anything, you're SOL. You know what that means. And that's pretty much it. So like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish. And follow me on social media. Hit that bell for more. And if you're brand new here, if you're here for the very first time, I'm not talking about douchebags with 6 million accounts. I'm talking about actual, real people on this website. And just watching me for the very first time, well, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. If you like what you see, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more. And don't forget to hit the bell. So that's that. So we hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab a cold one. As always, I usually have a cold one, but you know. Yeah, I drink a lot of Pepsi, so sue me. No, I actually don't. But I drink a lot of Pepsi, but once in a while I drink some iced tea. You know, Nature Brand iced tea. Because Nature Brand iced tea is the proud sponsor of life. You know, same thing with Nature Brand water. But I drink water, some whatever I got, basically. So, whatever you got, sit back, relax, put your feet up, and enjoy the show. And if you like it, great. You don't, take it elsewhere. Go fuck yourself. And that's pretty much it. And we move on. But some people can't move on. That's another story for another time. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Saturday night, August the 31st, 2024, or for my great people that watch me on the replay, it is now the first day of September. September the 1st, 2024. We have finished off the dog days of August. We're done pretty much unofficially, as of Monday, we'll be unofficially done with the summer. Well, we still got 2 weeks after next week officially of summer, so we've still got 2 weeks left of summer. All you kiddies who are going back to school, you're already gone back to school, sucks for you. But here in the Northeast, you go back to school in a couple of days, so enjoy Labor Day weekend, because after Monday, you'll be back in school, fuckers. Plus, I don't have to, because I graduated so long ago, it's insane. But it is what it is. But hope you have a great school year. Just do your homework, stay in school, and don't become a schmuck like some of these people on YouTube. You know, people call me a schmuck, but I'm an honest, sexy schmuck. But I got 2 degrees. And a 4.0 average. But it is what it is. It is what it is. That's it. But stay in school. Do your best. And that's it. Pretty soon, and then don't worry, kiddies. You know, you might be in school now, but pretty soon you'll be getting some days off. So, get to enjoy it with your friends and your family, and then I would say, about 8, 9 months from now, you'll be going on your summer vacation again. So, it is what it is, and that's that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, so hopefully everybody has a great Labor Day weekend. We got tomorrow, and we got Monday, and then pretty much we start the first official week of September. We got football coming up next weekend. That's going to be great. But it is what it is. Speaking of football, let me first say I wanted to do a rant earlier today about WrestleMania 42. Not talking about 41. 42 was the location was leaked, and it was gonna be in Philly, but the governor of Pennsylvania said no. He misspoke. He said, "Oh, we got great things coming in 2026. We got the Major League All-Star game gonna be in Philly. Who cares? All these other things happening in Philly in 2026." And it's like WrestleMania 42. And I'm like, oh, we're gonna have another WrestleMania in Philly. Remember what happened this year? How cold it was. I wanted to do a rant about that, but then I read the updates, and the governor of Pennsylvania is like, no, I was taken out of context. I misspoke, but we love to work with the WWE and have an event here in Philly, maybe in 2026. I'm like, yeah, SummerSlam. Well, we can't have that because SummerSlam in 2026 is going to be at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indy. So, how about 25? Hunter? I'm talking to you, Hunter, Triple H, Paul Levesque. Why don't you just have SummerSlam in Philly next August? I mean, it's not even announced. We don't even know where it is. Why don't you just have it in Philly? It's in August. It's hot. And all you gotta worry about is freaking tornadoes and freaking rain. That's it. Or, God forbid, a hurricane comes through. And I'm not talking about Shane Helms. I'm talking about legit hurricane. But yeah, I would... it's better to have WrestleMania in the southern states or out west, or in, the Midwest and out west. Or maybe overseas. Already had Bash at Berlin, which I'm going to get to in a minute. We had Payback in Puerto Rico, Payback in France. London had a show. So, why not have WrestleMania, in London next year? Or not next year, in WrestleMania 42. 43, I think, is supposed to be in Indy. So, that's fun. At least it's in a dome, and you don't have to worry about rain and all that shit. It's not gonna be, not gonna be too cold. In April next year is in Vegas, and it's in Allegiant Stadium, so it's a dome, and Vegas is always around. Not gonna be cold, but it's gonna be warm, and plus, probably turn up the heat with the pyro and all that shit. So, people are gonna be having fun, and I mean fun, because remember. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I wish I was going to Vegas. I don't have the money either. Right now I don't, but if I ever did, I'd go to Vegas in a heartbeat with the missus. But I'd never probably come back. Because I'd probably lose all my money at the slot machine. But then again, who knows? I could win it big, and I never come back to New York. But I will be leaving New York pretty soon, but not right now. But where I'm going, you won't know. But it is going to be a possibly warmer climate. That's all I'm going to say about that. But it is what it is. That's that. But yeah, I wanted to do the rant this earlier today, but I was like, you know what? I'm scrapping it. I'll scrap it. I was thinking about maybe doing just a regular video about where where WWE should hold their major pay-per-views, and if they want to do something in the Northeast, do it in the summer or at least the fall, not the winter, because you can't do that because it's gonna be snowing and it's gonna be really cold. So Survivor Series, just do it in like an arena in the Northeast. I mean, Survivor Series is gonna be in Vancouver, but that's gonna be an arena. It's not gonna hold like 50,000 people, obviously. The Rogers Center in Vancouver is going to hold, 20,000 people at most? They're not going to fill, 30,000 people, no matter how. How can they fit 30,000 people in a hockey arena, basically? That's pretty much it. But, really, if you want to do the big four in the Northeast, just do don't even do WrestleMania in the Northeast during April, because you run the risk of rain. It's cold. Maybe it might be cold. Not cold, but not like 20 degrees at night. It could be, but you never know. But it's usually the start of spring, so not gonna be that cold. But I won't even have WrestleMania in the Northeast anymore. I think Nick Khan, man, said he doesn't want to do pay-per-views in the Northeast. I'm like, good, don't. Unless you're going to put it in a dome in the Northeast. Well, there's not that many domes in the Northeast, especially here in the New York, New Jersey area, unless you have WrestleMania where the Red Bulls played, the soccer team. And that's in Newark. I mean, you could probably fill about 40,000 in that stadium. That's an idea, Hunter. But, just saying, but there's no domes here in pretty much the Northeast area. I mean, unless you want to just go back to the old school days, you have WrestleMania at the TD Bank Garden, or WrestleMania at Madison Square Garden, or the Barclays Center. You get about 20,000 people. You don't have to have big, huge shows. I mean, it's WrestleMania still, but, 20,000 people, you still can get a kick-ass crowd and a kick-ass WrestleMania night 1 and night 2 in the Northeast. But don't do it at a stadium in the Northeast during April. Even in Baltimore. Where the Ravens play. The Ravens, basically. Don't do that. Don't do it in April. Well, maybe you could do it in April in Baltimore. It might be a little bit warmer, but not much, but run the risk of rain still, and maybe snow, but I doubt it. But it is what it is, But I'd rather have like SummerSlam. SummerSlam should always be in the Northeast because it's the summer, it's hot. So you got. I mean, if you want to have it in New York, you can have it basically at MetLife Stadium. You can have it at the Barclays Center or MSG. I would love to have SummerSlam at maybe, I hate to say this, Yankee Stadium, the world's greatest construction site, Skanky Stadium, or Citi Field would be even better. Because you can fill 50,000 people in that stadium. I don't know about, maybe Yankee Stadium could be about 40, around the same amount. 50,000 at most, but they got that. And you can put it in August. That's great. Or you can go up to Fenway Park. I would love to have a show at Fenway Park. Imagine that. Imagine not even WrestleMania. SummerSlam at Fenway Park. That would be kind of weird because you have the Green Monster. All the fans are all the way over there. We're gonna have people coming down from the Fenway Park like a freaking zip line or some shit. That would be kind of weird, but it'd be a nice freaking ambiance and everything. Everybody going to Boston, It's not that far from New York, 5-hour bus ride. Well, if you're going by car, it's 3.5 hours, about 3-4 hours at least. But I would love to have SummerSlam or SummerSlam basically in Boston. At the major cities, in the Northeast, like Boston, or basically anywhere that can hold a lot of people. But if WWE wants to go, global, I would love to have WrestleMania or SummerSlam in Ireland. That would be great. Italy. There's a lot of places in Italy you can have that, except for Venice, of course. Don't do it in Venice, because there's like no stadiums that'll hold a lot of people, though. We'll have WrestleMania on a gondola. Not a gondola, a barge, basically. Like Pink Floyd 1988 Momentary Lapse of Reason tour, which I was at, and I have the DVD. Yeah. Pink Floyd had a concert on a freaking barge in Venice, and everybody's watching it from a gondola, basically. Or a boat. Imagine that. WrestleMania on a barge. Where they're like, I don't know, if they can even get that many people, in the river, not the ocean, I guess, wherever it's gonna be, in Venice, basically. Got like 10,000 people on gondolas and boats just watching wrestling. And then the superstars, everybody comes out on a freaking boat. You have a hardcore match on a barge, it blows up, Oh wait, I'm thinking of FMW, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Onita too much. Remember, those people crazy stuff in Japan. Barbed wire bomb matches in a freaking ocean or a freaking like swimming pool area or some shit. Then they throw the people into the freaking pool and it boom blows up. Crazy shit. Look it up on YouTube. Just look it up. That would be fun. How about WrestleMania in Japan? You're just having Wrestle Kingdom twice in 1 year. You have it in January, then you have it in April. Man, I would love to have WrestleMania in Japan. That would be epic. But we'll probably be like up at 3 o'clock in the morning watching WrestleMania. But I don't know if WrestleMania would be a great thing in Japan. It'd be great, but not for people here in the Northeast watching it. Or going to it, you have fun, but I don't think people like Issa has been to a lot of WrestleManias and the Big Four mostly. I don't think the Demon Diva will go from Puerto Rico all the way west to Japan and back. That's like a 3-day trip. Not even 3, maybe 2. Because that's like 2 planes basically. Go from Puerto Rico to Orlando for Orlando, and then you go from Orlando maybe to LA, and then LA to Japan. That's a long trip. That's like a day-long trip, basically. So, if WrestleMania's ever in Japan, I would just stay in Puerto Rico. I'm sorry. Speaking of Puerto Rico, Aniversario was tonight. Aniversario 51. The legend, Carlos Galon. We don't know whose sons they are, Carlito. Carlito and the Primo brothers, Epico and Primo Galon, But I didn't watch it, But hopefully, everybody had a great time. Alberto Del Rio was there. I think Dolph Ziggler was there too. But you had the usual crowd in Puerto Rico. Savant was there. A lot of great people in Puerto Rico for basically their WrestleMania. So, hopefully everybody had a great time. I know Issa had a ball. What man she was wearing tonight. But she had a good time. That's all, and that's pretty much it. So, congrats to everybody in Puerto Rico, in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Well, it wasn't in San Juan, but just like. But, big ups to Puerto Rico, everybody there. I love you all. That's it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Saturday night, it is time for, well, I was going to do 2 videos tonight. I was going to do Collision, but I'll do Collision tomorrow afternoon. Then I'll do my NXT No Mercy predictions, because No Mercy is tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We got that. Speaking of start times, it was announced that Bad Blood, which is coming October the 5th, special start time of 6 p.m. So the pre-show will be at 4, the main show at 6. So it's going to go 6 to 9. So it's going to go head-to-head, pretty much. The second hour of the pay-per-view is going head-to-head with the first hour of Collision. Oh, Tony Khan's going to have a fit. Because the first 2 hours, the first hour is going head-to-head with pretty much the last hour of the pay-per-view. And then, I mean, you know, hour 2 of Collision's, you know, uninterrupted, so. But with the scrum, basically. Who's going to watch the scrum? So, yeah, so, Bad Blood at 6 p.m. Saturday, October the 5th. In Atlanta, GA. Bear Street, Atlanta, GA. You know. That should be fun. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about with this pay-per-view, Bash of Berlin, and now on the road to Bad Blood. And that's it. Alright, so let's get to the review, and that's pretty much it. But for those of you who probably just watching it right, you know, if you're just like tuning in right now, or you just zoomed in and now you get to this part, like I said, Bad Blood, October the 5th, start time of 6 p.m. That's the main show, 6 p.m. That's interesting. Very interesting start time. I'd like to have, like, earlier start times, like at 1 p.m. or 4 p.m. in the Eastern time zone, you know, in the East Coast, too. But, yeah, Bad Blood at 6. So they're going from 6 to 9, well, really, 4 to 9, and with the scrum, it's like 10:30, so. But yeah, 6 to 9 p.m. pay-per-view for Bad Blood. I like it. Sign me up for that. More. I want more of that, Hunter. I know, Crown Jewel, November the 2nd, start time of maybe 1 p.m. Because it's in Saudi Arabia, 8-hour difference. It might start at 11. I mean, pre-show at 9 a.m. Who's gonna get up at 9 a.m. and watch the fucking pre-show? Nobody, because nobody watches the pre-show. 11 a.m. on Saturday morning wrestling from 11 to 2. Or 11 to 1, 11 to 2. Probably 11 to 2. And then, pretty much you got all day Saturday, and then you go out, do whatever you gotta do, come home, watch Collision from 8 to 10. And probably Survivor Series might be early, like 6, well, probably be 7 p.m. Go 7 to 10, but it's in Vancouver, so all you Pacific time zone guys, everybody living in the West Coast, you get to see it at 4 o'clock. Lucky you. But, you know, we got that. I wish freaking Wrestle Kingdom was shown earlier, instead of us staying up till 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning. I go from 3 to basically 7 o'clock in the morning. We're just having our breakfast, you know, in between the show. Like right near the end of the show, we're having breakfast. Let's get some McDonald's. Let's get some bacon, egg, and cheese and shit. And then we go to sleep, and then have a second breakfast, or you just sleep through half the day. You get up about 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Do whatever you gotta do, and then that's it. But Wrestle Kingdom should be earlier. Not at 3 a.m. Eastern time. Should be at like 11. Well, we're gonna get that Wrestle Dynasty the night after Wrestle Kingdom 19. So it's good, 11 o'clock, but the show's gonna end like at what, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning? I mean, it's good for content creators and doing watch-alongs and stuff, But, you know, people that do watch-alongs for Wrestle Kingdom is crazy. They're getting up they're like watching at 3 o'clock in the morning Eastern time doing watch-alongs. Crazy. And, you know, they're in their pajamas or then, you know, if you're, you know, like Issa's in her nightgowns and everything, whatever. Nothing bad about that, but we're all naked. No, we're not naked, but that would be weird. Just doing a fucking. I mean, somebody does a freaking watch along, you know, no shirt on. We don't know if they're naked, and they accidentally get up. Oh, they're in their underwear. Better not be a Speedo or anything like that. Ugh, nasty. Anyway, moving on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late night Bash in Berlin review. All right, Bash in Berlin is in the books. Crowd was electric all afternoon. Loved the crowd in Berlin. They did the wave during near the end of the pay-per-view with Randy Orton and Walter for the world title. That was funny. And Randy's like, "Oh, we're gonna vote too." That was hilarious. But all in all, I thought it was a solid pay-per-view. Not great, but solid. Alright, so let's get into it. So we're from the Uber Arena in Berlin, Germany, and our commentary team of the legend himself, Mitchell Cole, and another legend as well, should be in the Hall of Fame, and his name is Bad News Reed Bennett. I'm afraid it got some bad news, Michael Cole. Sitting next to you. I had to sit next to him 2 nights in a row, SmackDown and the pay-per-view. At least he doesn't have to sit next to him for a while. Especially Monday night, he's going to be sitting next to Joe Tessitore, the new guy. Let's see how he does. If he's worse than freaking Kevin Patrick and Adnan Virk, you know where he's going. Spanish Archer, bye-bye, so long farewell. Go back to the MMA, you stupid piece of crap. And on SmackDown, we got Corey Graves and Michael Cole back together again. Until Pat McAfee comes back in January. Speaking of January, Cody at the Scrum announced that Raw on Netflix is going to premiere January the 6th. Which a lot of people are saying, I don't know, they should do it January the 6th, because I think it's like the Day of the Dead or something like that. But that's when they're doing it. So, January 6, 2025 is the premiere episode of Raw on Netflix. No commercials, or I don't know about commercials, but should be interesting to see it on Netflix. But for me, I don't even have Netflix anymore. I don't want it. I mean, I do for Cobra Kai and everything, but I might reorder Netflix. Just for Raw, that's it. But I could just watch it for free on the old computer. So, which I need a new one next year, but because everything's changing to Windows 11. And this particular computer is not compatible with Windows 11, so I need a new one or a new laptop. But that's a year in advance. I'm saving up my money for that. We'll see what happens when we get there. We got a long way to go before we even hit next year. Well, this time next year, actually, but we got that. Alright. So we start off the show with a great video from inside the arena, and then it goes right into the freaking entranceway, into the Tron and everything. And then we see the game, Triple H. With Proboscis news. So, he's like, Berlin, are you ready? And that's it. It goes right into the arena, the pyro's going off and all that shit. So, then we go right to Michael Cole and Wade Barrett. So, I liked how it went. I like that opening video. It just goes right into the Tron. And then they just like, it's like a little diggity like glitchy things, and then we see Hunter. We see Paul Levesque, like, welcome to Bash in Berlin! Are you ready, Berlin? Let's go! You know, I like that. I want to see more pay-per-views doing like stuff like that. Was new concept. So, pretty good. Alright, so we start off the pay-per-view with match number 1. I'm surprised this was match number 1 for the undisputed WWE Universal title. We got Cody, MDK Cody, you bitch, taking on KO, my boy, Kevin Owens. And that's it. Hold on a second, I gotta shut my window so my neighbors don't hear me screaming. Not that I care, I mean, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, they're all sleeping anyway. But in any case, we move on. Alright, so we had Cody Rhodes taking on Kevin Owens for the SmackDown World title, or the WWE Undisputed Universal title. This was an actual good match to start the show. Cody coming in with a bad knee, which Kevin Owens mentioned on SmackDown. Then we find out that from Wade Barrett that Kevin said, "You asked for this." Remember when Kevin whispered something in Cody's ear, we didn't know what he was saying. But he said, "You asked for this." And basically, Kevin came this close to winning the title. But we'll get to that later. Alright, so they have a stare down for a long time. The crowd was on their feet, cheering him on. So it's also with Owens knocking Cody down, sends him into the ropes. Cody goes for the Cody Cutter, the fake ass fuck version of the Gilmore Cutter. It gets blocked, but the knee looked fine for now. Then a kick to face staggers Cody. They glare at each other for a little bit, make it more intense. Kevin misses a charge, gets sent to the outside, where he cuts off a big flippy dibbity-doo by Cody, sending him into the apron. Ow! But Cody comes back, knocks him away, and then he hits the flippy dibbity-doo. They go back in. Cody starts ranking on the arm with a short arm scissors, then switches into a woo, nature boy. Ric Flair, figure 4. Owens gets to the ropes, sends Cody to the apron, and then into the barricade again. Ow. Then he hits his patented frog splash off the apron to crush Cody's ribs up a little bit. Starts working on them later. Then we get a waist lock inside the ring, because can't win the match outside the ring. Cody can win by pinfall or submission, or maybe a knockout. Cody fights out, snaps off that power slam of his for a near fall, and then get a little breather, and then we got a German suplex, sends Cody almost launching out the ring, but he comes right back with the Cody Cutter for a near fall. Then they go up top. Owens hits a super regal roll, nice, for a very near fall, for another breather, double down. Cody goes for the disaster kick, gets counted into a stunner, but that gets counted into Crossroads for a near fall. The fans are like, "Yes, this is awesome!" Not you, Mike. You're awesome, I know that, but we'll talk later. Come on! Oh, it's late, Mike. Come on. Alright, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, go over there. Anyway. Alright, so that was epic. And they go to the corner again. Owens goes up top, brings Cody up, hits that swinging fisherman superplex of his. It's epic. I mean, vintage Kevin Steen right there. For a delayed near fall, as Jessica Carr counted 2.9999999999999999999 Batman 5. Look at that. They get back up. They battle it out in the middle of that ring. Cody gets the better of that. Goes for the Cody Cutter again, but his knee gave out. And Kev looks like he was gonna go after the bad knee. And Wade Barrett just started going berserk. He's like, "Come on! Get the victory! Fuck the fucking knee!" So they go to the outside. Wade Barrett's still yelling at Kevin. Kevin's like, shut up, Wade! Shit. I'm like, calm down, Wade Barrett. I know you hate Cody, but come on. Owens kicks the knee out, so you kind of get a little glimpse of heel Kevin. Tries to go for the apron powerbomb. Freaking Wade's like, do it! Do it! I'm like, yeah, do it! And fucking Kevin doesn't do anything. Throws Cody back in the ring for a stunner for a near fall. Then he hits another one. Hits another one for a near fall. Goes for the swanton. Cody got his knees up. And then he gets up. And he hits Crossroads. 1, 2, 3. He retains the belt in 23 minutes. Damn. But you knew Cody was not going to lose to Kevin. As much as I wanted Kevin to win the belt, because he hasn't won a major singles title in 7 years. Wow. That is sad for a guy that the last major title he held was the U.S. title. When he beat Jericho at WrestleMania. I could be wrong on that, but was the only titles he's held recently is the tag team titles with Sami Zayn. Nothing, no titles since then, basically. But no major, world title, or U.S. title, or Intercontinental title in 7 years. That is insane. For a guy the caliber of Kevin fucking Steen. When he's 35 years old, he's near 40, I know that. His contract is going to be ending soon. Because we thought he had a long-term contract, but then he's like, oh, my contract's coming up soon. So whether he resigns, he retires to be with his family, which I think he might be doing. He might go to AEW for one final run. And just hang out with the Bucks and... Well, just hang out with the Bucks, basically. Maybe Kenny if he comes back. Maybe a guy named Adam Cole, baby. One last time, let's reform Mount Rushmore. Now, freaking Kevin can curse like will on AEW television, even though some of it might be bleeped, but... I want to have everybody sucking your dick! I'm the king of the universe! It's like anybody, Elgin, Candice, Jerry Ryan, they're all gonna be sucking your dick! Not these guys, the good Christian boys, they don't do that shit, right on. Probably one of the greatest promos ever, the Mount Rushmore promo from PWG. And I have the tape. Not even the tape, I have the DVD of that shit, that's great. And then when Adam Cole came back for Mount Rushmore 2.0 as Super Dragon, epic. And then Roddy joined the group. It was Roddy, Adam Cole, no, I think 2.0 was Roddy and the Bucks, and I think Steen, or Adam Cole, I forget. But it's so long ago, I forget. But 1.0 was better than 2.0, just saying. But, I mean, good old days of PWG. Now PWG is like, pfft. What happened, Excalibur? You know? Because he owns PWG, supposedly. He's the booker and everything. Booker man. I remember when Adam Cole, I think he was in a tag team match. And Roddy was on the other team. And you know, this was during Adam Cole's suck my dick gimmick in PWG and Ring of Honor. And he's like him and Roddy just gets down on his fours. He's like, come on! And then Adam Cole like pulls out his string from his tights and he's about to let Roddy suck his dick and everything. And then Roddy just chops Adam Cole in the dick repeatedly. I was like, damn. Shit. What, you didn't like that? Wrestling cat? What's up with you? You don't like that? Come on. Huh? What's your boo-boo? No? Hey, talking to you. Susan's not feeling well lately. You know, she's just tired. Getting old. Zuzu's only 11 years old. But, supposed to go to the vet, but the vet bills are just freaking insane. I don't understand. The vet that we go to costs like almost $100 just to bring in the cat. Really? $100 just to bring in the fucking cat. To get an examination, just to look at the cat. $100. I mean, seriously? They just bring in the cat for free. And then all these other things, blood tests cost like $200. Or more. And if you have pet insurance, sometimes it doesn't cover it. If you get different shots and everything for the cat, or the dog, or whatever pet you have. I mean, it's insane. Pet insurance don't cover shit. So what's the point of going to the fucking vet? I mean, yeah, just to get medication, which costs depending on what medication it is. It's crazy. But, we're just monitoring Zuzu right now. Zuzu's, she has her good days, she has her bad days, One day she's running amok, and then next thing you know, she's like she is right now, right? Want to say hello? Hey. See if she wants to say hello. Ooh. Hi. Want to say hello? Oh, now she's up. I woke her up. I'm sorry. Come on. Want to come over here? Hey. No, you want to stay over there? Okay. I won't bother you anymore. Unless you want to come over. Oh, now she come over. Hey. My little boo-boo. Where's your boo-boo? Where's your boo-boo? You want to come up and say hello to your fans? Your fans love you. Oh. Little coochie boo. Look at my hand. You look at my hand? Like that? Like that. Where's your fans? Say hello to your fans. Why did you wake me up, you son of a bitch? Well, I want to just let you say hello to your fans because they love you and they care for you. They want you to be good. Thank you, fans. I love you all. I'm going to go poop right now, so leave Peter Gilmore alone. All you dumbasses out there, leave him alone, because I will still scratch your eyes out and eat your balls. That's it. Nah, I love you, baby. I know. Alright, stop it now. I know, she wants to get down. Okay. No, I'm not beating my cat or abusing my animal, sometimes she doesn't want to get up. No, she's gonna just rip apart my sandal. She doesn't have any claws anyway, so I can't even do anything. You stupid cat. If you want to get up again, you gotta let me know. I can't just I just bring you up and then you're like, oh my God! Be a good girl. Go lay down again. Alright, she'll lay down. Alright, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so, meaningless banter. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So, Cody gets the win, retains the belt. And a good match. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was actually good. And then after the match, Kevin gets up. We're thinking he might turn, but he hugs Cody. And then if you look closely, the camera zooms in on Kevin's face, and Kevin looks pissed. I can only imagine what's going to happen with Kevin Steen in the next couple months. The turn is coming. We just don't know when. So maybe Hunter is like, let's let this sizzle a little bit. Let's cook it. Let's let it cook a little bit. The turn is coming. We got that. Moving on. Blah, blah. Alright, 3.5 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, then we go to match number 2 for the women's tag team titles. We had the Witches of WWE, the unholy union of Isla Dawn and Alba Fire taking on the former champions who they beat at Clash of the Castle in Scotland a few months ago, and that's Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair. That's actually her hair. She's Bianca Belair. Alright, both in matching Jade green. I thought Jade was coming out like Jade from Mortal Kombat. Jade, you know. Alright, so this match wasn't bad, but it was decent. I thought there was going to be a heel turn with Jade or Bianca, maybe plant the seeds for that. Nope. Didn't even get that. I mean, come on. What is going on here? I guess we're going to have to wait till Survivor Series now for all these turns to happen. Well, at least by the end of the year. But we get that. Alright, so it starts out with Bianca. Starts against both of them. Both Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. When then Jade Cargill comes in, we have a humongous brawl to start. Then we settle down a little bit. Bianca stomps away at Alba Fire in the corner. Rains down some big right hands. Isla Dawn then offers a quick distraction. And then she comes in and says, Bianca, shoulder first into the ring post. Ow. And then, they beat her down on the floor. Jade tries to come around the ring to save her partner, but has to get held back by the referee. Not the referee's gonna do that, the Jade, come on now. Alright. They get back in, a knee to the head, ow, gets a near fall on Bianca. Then we get a little chin lock circa 1905. And then, we get a sunset flip, doesn't work for Bianca, but we get a blind tag to Alba Fire, who is Meteora, to take her down. So they're really working on Bianca for most of the match. That's great teamwork and textbook tag team wrestling one-on-one. It's like the Rock and Roll Express back in and out. You know, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, like, tag team wrestling right there. But eventually, Bianca avoids a charge in the corner, hits a suplex, then we get the big hot tag to Jade Cargill, comes in like a house. And she hits a jackhammer for a near fall on Isla Dawn. And then she landed really awkwardly. She's slapping her knee off the landing. Ow. So I don't know what happened there. And then all four women on the ring. The champs tried to go for the Gory Bomb, or the KO, Kaylee Ray Bomb, the KOL Bomb, DDT combo, where am I here? Yeah, they go for the Gory Bomb Downward Spiral combo, they hit it on Bianca for a near fall, as Jade barely made the save. And then we get like a double Gorilla Press Slam, plants Alba Fire, which allowed Jade to hit the Dominator. She picked up Bianca and basically like hit the Dominator on her onto Alba Fire for a near fall. Then we get a Swanton Backbreaker combo, doesn't even work, as Isla is really holding her knee. Uh-oh. That might come into play this Monday night, but I'll talk about that in a minute. And then, Jade throws her into the barricade, and then these Alba Fire basically get destroyed. He gets hit with a Spine Buster by Bianca Belair into a wheelbarrow German suplex DDT combo. Jade goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. We have new women's tag team champions for the second time. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair get the win in just about 12 minutes. Match wasn't that great, but I still gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. So we got that. No heel turn yet. That's that. So we get that. So, a good run for Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. 77 days as champs, I believe. So, a little over 2 months. Almost 3 months. Getting close to 3 months. But it is what it is. But they get a second chance on Raw this Monday night from Denver, Colorado, as they will be taking on the Sky Pirates of Kairi Sane and Io, and the winner of that will face Jade and Bianca, probably at Bad Blood, for the titles. I would love for I would go mark the fuck out for Kairi and Io to finally win the tag team belts, because they never won them before when they teamed up, even in NXT. Sorry about that. Allergies kicking in. Yeah, stupid cat. What are you gonna do? Anyway. Alright, so Jade and Bianca get the win. And, that's it. Two-time, and, women's tag team champions. And that's, pretty much it. And then at the scrum, let me talk about the scrum for a second. Who are these fucking journalists that are asking these dumb fucking clown questions to some of these people? Was it Sean Ross Sapp was there? Probably. You know, who are these people? I mean, you don't see Denise Salcedo, who was there at the pay-per-view, asking dumb questions to Jade. I mean, who are these people? Like Nick Hausman or Sean Ross Sapp probably asking dumb fucking questions. Or that idiot Chris Van Vliet. I mean, really, they shouldn't even have those people there. Because they ask stupid fucking questions and act like idiots. Just throw them out of the fucking room. Don't even give them a press pass. You're the people that actually know how to conduct themselves in an interview type setting. Like Denise does, or, you know, Issa does. And Issa does it really good. You know, or other people from different websites. The actual websites, actually, you know. Just don't let Nick Hausman there. I mean, don't even let that idiot Sean Ross Sapp there. He just acts like a complete buffoon. Both of him and Nick Hausman are probably the worst journalists I ever heard in my life. I'm just saying. You want to have people there, just have Denise and Issa and a couple other people that actually ask good questions there. Just give them lifetime press passes. Then give one to me, why don't you? I'll ask the hard-hitting questions, but I'm not going to ask some stupid fucking questions. Remember that one, I think it was at WrestleMania, when, I think it was WrestleMania or SummerSlam? Somebody asked Io if she wanted to wrestle, I forgot who it was. I forgot who it was. I think it was like Madonna, not Madonna. I don't know if it was Madonna or I forget who it was. But Io's like, what? He's like, what kind of question is that, you bitch? You know? I'm like watching him, I'm like, man, if I was in that room, I'd just go up to the person and smack the fucking shit out of him. Like, what the fuck was that, man? You would hear a collective groan. Never mind. And like, Io's like, what are you talking about? And all you hear is, dumb question! Well, if I was up on the freaking panel and everything, I'm like, who are you and who do you work for? I work for some blip.com. I'm like, I think you need to get your press pass revoked, because what kind of question is that? It's like, did you go to college? Did you get your journalism degree? I mean, that is like a horrible question. What are you here? Get the fuck out of here. I'm not answering your question. Get the fuck out of here. Get this guy out of here. Fuck him. Like when that chick laughed at Roman when he told everybody to acknowledge him right before Issa's question, which is probably the epic question at WrestleMania 40. Boo! Get him out of here. Get him out. Go. We're not wasting our time. Let's go. I'm leaving if you don't get out of here. I mean, seriously, stupid. So, some idiot asked Jade Cargill, I was like, oh, it's been like 6 months or whatever it was, 6 to 9 months since you left AEW and come to WWE, this and that. And then Jade got pissed. She's like, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of talking about AEW. I'm not there anymore. I am here. I want to start my career in WWE. That's all I'm focused about. Stop asking me about AEW. I'm like, yeah. Just journalists trying to stir shit. They're trying to start shit with these wrestlers, start shit in the media, give bogus fucking bullshit, Meltzer, and, just like clickbait half the time. They're giving clickbait information to people who clickbait on YouTube. And then they just do videos. Oh, 50,000 views. Just for a clickbaiting fucking story that doesn't even come true. Or it's just bullshit. They just don't think of this. And then they title the fucking videos wrong just to get clicks. I think we all know the biggest one of them all. Still doing it. I mean, I care less, but if he would have done it the right way, I don't even think he had all the subs he has right now. But we all know he bought that. He should get his fucking play button revoked. People that do that shit, if they get like 100,000 fucking subs, they should get their fucking... YouTube should really look into that, saying, oh, I think you're clickbaiting, and all the amount of fucking flagging, for misinformation. I don't do shit. YouTube is just clickbait central half the time. When you look at things, especially in the wrestling community. Not the WC, the WC, basically. It's just another version of the YWC, but just worse. Still got idiots like that clickbaiter and JD and everybody else like just not getting the views I used to get. Even me, I mean, I don't clickbait, I don't do anything, I'm real. I mean, my views are not great, and from like 2012, they used to be very good, now they're like, hit and miss. But, I mean, I don't care. I mean, I've had a good run, and I'm still going for 15 plus years now. I'm not gonna stop anytime soon. Whether you like it or not. You're still gonna watch me, you know why? Because you love me. And I love you too. Especially you ladies out there. Moving on. But yeah, I mean, stop asking, for all these journalists that go to these fucking scrums, for even in AEW, and / Ring of Honor, and I don't know about if TNA does scrums, but probably they do or they don't, I don't know. But anyway, if you go to the fucking scrums, don't ask stupid questions. And then they're still talking about the fucking Vince McMahon lawsuit. They asked Cody a question. It's like, hey Cody, you gonna watch the Vince McMahon documentary? Just to get the WWE's been pretty much all the superstars have been pretty much being silent. I bet they're being told don't say nothing about Vince. Most likely from Hunter. It's like, don't say nothing about Vince or you're fired. And Cody basically, he's like, well, it's a good question. I'm probably not gonna watch it. He's like, we don't talk about that shit. Well, just leave it alone. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I mean, you think Cody cares about watching a stupid documentary about Vince McMahon? I mean, come on. Are we gonna get this? We're gonna get this at fucking No Mercy tomorrow? Like Hickenbottom, Sean Hickenbottom. HBK is gonna get asked, what do you think about Vince's documentary? Who gives a fuck? I bet HBK were like, why are you even asking that question? Why are you here asking that question to me? We don't want, it's like, we've heard this question since WrestleMania. Why do you guys keep bringing this shit up? Let it go. Just let it go, people. Let this shit go. It was like 6 to 12 months, 2 years ago. Are we still bringing it up? Why? We just ask questions like, oh, how you feel about the win, and, you know, what's next for you, and this and that. Normal fucking questions. We have to get clown questions from clowns in the wrestling community. At least you don't get Denise Salcedo, a great person, asking a stupid question like that. I mean, come on. Denise is great at what she does. Issa is the same way. Issa ain't gonna ask a stupid fucking dumb question like that. That'll really hurt her credibility. I mean, come on, really? These people that ask these stupid questions. Even fucking, you know, Uncle Bill Apter is at some of these scrums. Bill Apter is like God in the wrestling community. But, you know, you're going to see Bill Apter ask a dumb question. I know he gets a little, you know, some of the wrestlers kind of mess with him a little bit. But, I mean, it's Bill Apter. Are you going to mess with him? Like, really mess with him? But, I mean, it is what it is, and that's all I gotta say about that, but, you know, if I really wanted to, I could ask for a press pass. I don't even have to be affiliated with anybody. I just say, hi guys, Peter Joseph from YouTube, and I'm not affiliated with any, like, you know, anybody, like NoDQ.com, or Lucha Libre Online, or Wrestling Inc., or whatever. Just go there, get my press credentials and shit like that. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not gonna ask stupid questions. I'm like, I get my question answered. I have to write it down because, some of my questions will be asked by some other people. Then I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna ask them now. What do you think of the crowd, Cody? Oh, the crowd's great. That's a question. Or you can ask, we've seen a lot of WWE pay-per-views in Raw and SmackDown in London and Berlin and France, Puerto Rico, Mexico. I was like, which one do you think is the best so far? That's a question. That's a good question, too. And Cody was just like, oh, that's a good, great question. I'm like, I know, thank you. As much as I hate Cody, but still, I'll ask him a hard-hitting question. Not anything stupid that gets put up on YouTube and, people lose all their credibility. But, anyway. So, yeah, Jay's like, I don't want to hear about AEW anymore. Stop asking me questions about that shit. So, stupid people at the next scrum at Bad Blood are going to ask her stupid questions. You know what's going to happen. Even at No Mercy tomorrow, there'll probably be some stupid questions. And like I said, these people should have their fucking press pass revoked. Don't even come back. Just stay in your stupid podcast or your whatever stupid freaking YouTube channel you have, whatever you're affiliated with. Go back to doing, just sitting on your stupid Commodore 64 computer and writing up a fucking boring story. Nobody cares. But we move on. Alright, so Alba Fire, blah blah. Alright, so yeah, Alba Fire and Issa Dawn are going to get a second chance to get a title shot as they face Io and Kairi on Raw this Monday night. I think Io and Kairi are going to win. If they lose, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be pissed. But I do see, I think, I really would love to see Kairi and Io win, beat Jade and Bianca, they'll be transitional champions. I hate the hot potato idea, but have Kairi and Io hold the belts till maybe the Royal Rumble, or I hate to say it, WrestleMania, and then lose again. So, another loss for, God forbid, Asuka's on WrestleMania and loses again. That's 0-7. Give it a fucking win, please. Yeah, my freaking allergies are kicking. God damn. See what you caused me, Zuzu, Wrestling Cat? It is what it is. I know I didn't pick my nose. I'm just like going like this because the hair on my mustache is going up my nose. And coming out of my nose. I got nose hair coming out of my nose. It's like I'm listening to Metallica almost. Right there, Lars? Listen, Lars, you're Metallica. I'm gonna kick your ass so hard tonight. Your balls are gonna be coming out your nose. You're gonna be tripping out your nose. Ain't that right, James? Yeah! You know? That's how my nose feels right now. Like, goo is gonna come out. But the ladies love it. Unless you have a beard. And you just like, going to town. On that hair. Ooh, it tickles. Good. Hope it feels good, too. But eventually, I'm going to be cutting this on Monday, so... Because I'm going back to work. I want to look good when I go back to work and shit. Blah, 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 blah. I don't want to look like a bum. I mean, but I look good with a beard. And people have said, you know, keep the beard, just let it grow. I'm like, I don't want to, like, grow. I mean, I don't shave for, like, months. I mean, even when I was sick a couple weeks ago, I was sick for 2 weeks. I couldn't leave the house. I didn't have COVID. I was just really, really fucking sick. But thankfully, I didn't have COVID. And I was negative, but this cold I had was just like, I had a humongous cough. My nose was running pretty much almost every day. I had to go to the freaking, had to go to the doctor. And, I had a little bit of bronchitis, so they gave me, like, an inhaler and shit. Which I had to use for pretty much that entire time. I have a second one. They gave me 2, I don't know why. Both are free, but they're free, yeah. Good old healthcare. So, I got an extra one just in case. I had to get the Flonase up in the nose. Clear my pathway. I had to do a COVID test. It was negative, thank God. And then I did an at-home test, just in case, because I was not getting better. I was like, oh, great, now I think maybe I do have COVID. It was a false negative. And I took the test again. I was actually negative. Like a week later. But I had to do the, you know, I quarantined myself, you know, even if I didn't have COVID, I just stayed home most of the time. And that was it. I basically had to just stay home, and the only time I went out, what happened to my fucking thing? What happened here? What happened here? What happened here? I don't know. Anyway, moving along with that. Yeah, so Jade and Bianca win the belts again, and we'll see what happens with that and who their next opponents might be, but I think it's going to be Kairi and Io who get the next shot. And then I think Kairi and Io are going to lose to, you know, Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark, finally going to get the belts, you know, the PCF. No, PFC, whatever the fuck it's called. The, fake version of KFC, but... Look at that. Where did my notes go? Of course, the computer starts acting wacky, but it is what it is. Alright, so we got that. So I'll just paraphrase. I don't need the notes anyway. It's all memory. Alright, so we got that. Alright, match number 3. What was match number 3? Shoot, now I'm forgetting. Well, I know it was a 5-match. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Okay, never mind. Match number 3, we had that scrap match with Punky Brewster himself, CM Punk, who wore the same tights he did when he was in AEW last year at All In. Interesting. So he takes on Drew McIntyre. And in a traditional scrap match, they had they had to hit all 4 corners in succession, uninterrupted, to get the win. So old school. I like that. This was a brutal match. Before the match even started, Punk just started beating the shit out of, Drew started beating the shit out of Punk. Even before they put the straps on each other, the referee's like, hey, we're gonna stop the match. And Drew just like beating Punk down. The referee's like, hey, Punk, you still want to do the match? Punk's like, yeah, do the match. So finally, Drew puts on the strap. Referee's like still asking Punk if he still wants to do the match. And then Drew's like, hey, asshole, ring the fucking bell. Do it right now. So referee's like, ring the bell. So we get all that. And they go at it. I mean, they were beating the crap at each other with the strap. Punk got thrown on the German announce table, which didn't break. German/Japanese table. I'm the table! You know, that's that. And then, I think one point, he threw Punk over the American announce table, almost hit Michael Cole. Damn. But we get all that, and, there were moments where Drew had, he hit 1, 2, 3, and then Punk somehow, stopped him, so they had to reset a couple of times. And then I thought they were going to do what I thought they were going to do with the finish, where, Drew picked up Punk on his back, started hitting the turnbuckle. Punk hit the turnbuckle all around the ring, get to number 3, and then Drew was like, oh shit. Punk's hitting them in succession too. So they fight over the 4th one, but they had to reset. And then Drew put Punk through a table at ringside. I was like, oh, now he's gonna win easily, right? No. But eventually, Punk came back, hit not 1, not 2, but 3 GTSs. Hit the first one, then hit 1, 2, picked up Drew, hit the second GTS, hit turnbuckle 3. They was like, I guess he's gonna win now. And, so, before he even went to hit the 4th one, he, goes down, gets the brace. He gets the bracelet that Drew took with, AJ and Larry on it. He gets the bracelet back, even though he, kissed the bracelet. I'm like, ew! That bracelet was in, Drew's trunks. Ew! He basically sucked Drew's cock, but without sucking it, you know what I mean? I was like, ew! Nasty! But anyway, he got the bracelet back, put it on his arm, put it on his, his wrist and everything. Then picks up Drew a 3rd time, hits the GTS again, then hits the fourth turnbuckle in succession. Punk wins, woo hoo hoo. Fans didn't like it at all. I didn't like it either, but I knew he was gonna win, because this feud ain't gonna end. So, Punk wins match number 2 in their series. Match was okay. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. And then Punk, later on, after the show, I think it was Jackie Redmond, or I think it was Jackie Redmond asked Punk, what's next for you? He's like, I'm done with Drew. I'm thinking about going for the world title. So I'm like, ooh, Walter versus Punk? We could see that, but I think Drew's gonna come out on Monday Night Raw saying, you beat me and anything, but, this is far from over. And then next thing you know, we get Hell in a Cell, which is going to happen October the 5th in Atlanta. So that's going to definitely end the feud. I'd rather have Drew win the feud and legit cripple Punk. And Punk was shown limping out of the building. That guy is so fucking brittle, it is not even funny. His first win in over 10 years, by the way. And for the last 3 years, he's been so injury prone. His foot, then his arm or his pec, I think it was. And then he gets his forearm injured, thanks to Drew at the Royal Rumble. He was out for basically till WrestleMania. He was out 3 months. Comes back at WrestleMania, fucks Drew's dreams of, when he won the belt from he won the belt from Poppy Priest, and then he won the belt from Seth Rollins, and then Poppy Priest, thanks to Punk, won the belt at WrestleMania. So, what happened to everything here? Hold on a second. That's kind of weird. Alright, moving along. I think all my history went. I don't know what happened to what happened there? My notes just disappeared. But it's alright. It's alright. Got it in the old noggin. But even if I have to restart the computer. Anyway, long story short, that's pretty much it. Alright, so Punk gets the win. Match gave 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, match number 4, that mixed tag team match with Dominic Guerrero and Liv Morgan of the Judgment Day, taking on the Terror Twins of Mommy and Poppy, Rhea Ripley and Poppy Priest. This was okay, nothing great. Dom got his ass kicked by Rhea Ripley. It was great. I don't know, everything. Never mind. It was just weird that I was checking everything, and then everything with my computer just went haywire. So I hope nothing really happened to my computer. That'd be really bad. But so we get that. Alright, we'll move on. I don't know, something must have happened to my computer. Oh, I'll fix it later. Alright, so, Dominic gets beat up by Rhea Ripley. That was great. And then, Dominic was thrown on the announcer table. Didn't break, of course. Then the Judgment Day comes out. Fiend Balor, JD McDumpfuck and Carlito come out. They're beating up, I mean, they was beating up Rhea. And then they were beating up Poppy. Dom sets up for the 619. But, he hits it, but Poppy kicked out and everything. Even hit the frog splash and everything like that. But in the end, Mommy and Poppy Priest come back. Poppy Priest takes care of Dom and the rest of the Judgment Day by himself, basically. And Rhea then beats the crap out of Liv, hits Riptide on Liv, pins her with the pretzel pin that she calls now, when she just stands, has her, no, you've seen the pin, I'm not gonna even do that. What happened to all my passwords? Anyway, but in any case, moving along with that, that's that. So Mommy and Poppy, the Terror Twins, get the win and get a little measure of revenge over Dominic Guerrero and Liv Morgan. We got that, but I think the feud between both of those factions is gonna keep going. I think we're gonna get Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women's Championship inside Hell in a Cell next month. They're gonna start that. Poppy Priest and Finn Balor are gonna start their feud. Poppy Priest should win that. And as far as the other things go, with the tag team belts on Raw, Sammy and Jay are gonna get it. I don't know when. But and then with Carlito, well, he's just lost in the shuffle. That's it. So that's pretty much what Bad Blood is gonna be. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, Finn Balor and Poppy Priest, Cody's going to face Solo, because Solo said he got next, and Michael Cole actually made it official, saying, oh, Solo's got the next shot. So that's going to be Solo Cody 2. And then we got Drew and, I got match number 4, which is Drew and Punk inside Hell in a Cell. And then we figure out the rest of the card after that. And we move on with that. Alright, so decent match, 2.5 out of 5 stars. The Terry Twins get the win. That's it. Then we go to your main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. We have Walter in his home country, even though he's from Austria. Comes out, big ovation, takes on Randy Orton in his monotonous voice! And the crowd singing his theme song and everything. But this was a great match. There was like a stare down for most of the match. And then Walter started chopping the living shit out of Randy. I liked how they did the old school introductions, and then Marcel Barthel comes out, takes the mic from Samantha Irvin, and he goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, I ask for your gratitude for the Ling General, Walter." Gunther. That was good to see Marcel back there. Fans loved him. We'll get that. But most of the match was great. Lots of near falls. Randy hit the Gilmore Cutter. Somehow Walter kicked down at 2.9995. And then Walter hits the powerbomb. Was going for a second one. Randy hits another Gilmore Cutter, and Walter kicked out again. And then Walter locked him in a sleeper hold. Randy got out of it. And then Walter put it back on again. Randy hit an electric chair drop. And he was about to get up again, but Walter just no-sold it. Knocked him in a third time in a sleeper hold, and Randy just passed out. And that's it. So Walter retains the belt. In a good match. 3.25 out of 5 stars for that. And, that's it. That's the pay-per-view. And then after the match, Randy gets up, looks at Walter. Thought they were going to have another altercation, but Randy, code of honor to Walter. So basically, he passed the torch to Walter. So he gave Walter his flowers and everything. I thought that was great. And, we'll see what happens with Walter now as we, Monday Night Raw this Monday night. What his next opponent might be. Might be Punk, I doubt it, but who knows what's going to happen with Walter at Bad Blood. And, that's that. So anyway, the pay-per-view was pretty good. Not great, but I thought it was pretty good. 7.25 out of 10 stars, and that's it. Leave me your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments section, and that's all I got to say about that. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with No Mercy predictions, Collision review, and then maybe later tomorrow night, your No Mercy review to end, well, not end Labor Day weekend. We still got Labor Day Raw to get through. So we'll talk about that Monday night. And that's it. So thanks for watching, everybody. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. And if you're not down with that, well, fuck you, man. And that's it. I'm out. Peace!